This drawing today is a leaf resist drawing. First thing you need to do is take a piece of cardboard or poster board and fold it in half. Draw half of a leaf. You could do any leaf that you want. My leaf wasn't big enough, so I made them a little bit bigger. When you're done doing that, cut your leaf out, but make sure it stays folded while you're cutting. That way you have a full leaf at the end. Once you have your leaf cut out, you're going to use a white crayon and color very hard. I sometimes go over it twice. That way you have a very hard, thick white line on your paper. It's hard to see. You might have to lift and make your paper shine in the sunlight or a light in your room and see if you can see where your crayon is, because it's hard to see on the white paper. But it actually is going on my paper in this video, and I'm making sure that I'm pressing very hard. Make about 6 leaves. Make them going in all different directions. When you're done doing that, you're going to need some markers, a plastic baggie, and some water, and a paintbrush. You're going to use your paintbrush to help paint the marker ink onto your paper. I used warm and cool colors for my leaves. I painted some warm colors, some cool colors. The baggie is going to be like your palette. So you're going to rub some paint or ink from the markers onto the baggie, and that's going to be where you get your color from to put on your leaves. So I'm just going to get my paint ready, or my markers ready, by coloring a whole bunch on the bag at the beginning. Red, orange, and yellow. Those are warm colors. The baggie will help it from absorbing into your picture right away. The baggie is holding your paint, your ink on there. So now I'm going to take some water and a paintbrush. I don't want to use too much water, because if I use too much water, then it's going to get all soupy on my paper. That's why I wrung my paintbrush out. Now I can paint on my leaves. Be careful to try and stay inside your white lines that you drew. Notice how as I'm drawing over the veins in my leaf, the resist is happening. You can see that the white lines are resisting the paint that I'm putting on there from the markers. Now I'm blending red, orange, and yellow on my paper so that it has all 3 colors on my leaves. Make sure to wash your brush in between each color so that your paints stay clean, and so does your paintbrush. You don't want to contaminate any of your colors. Now that I've done a warm colored leaf, I switch to cool colors, blue, green, and purple. Try and find those leaves. I know they're kind of hard to see on the white paper, but find them as best that you can and try and stay in the lines. But it's a watercolor. Watercolors are supposed to kind of be a little, not sloppy, but kind of messy. So they don't have to be perfectly inside the lines when you're painting. You can go outside the lines a little bit. But make sure you blend all of your colors and try and keep the warm and cool colors together, because the effect looks really neat. And in the background, you can fill the background with whatever colors you want. If you want to just do warm colors or just do cool colors, or if you want to paint the background a whole solid color, it is up to you. This is a fun painting, and I hope you enjoy making it at home.